Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I've been meaning to share a bit about my journey after being laid off. Um, I've been laid off for since since my severance went off. Um, I guess I'm just gonna say in November. So I've been using unemployment since November, but I've been I've been laid off since July. So today, well, it's kind of a reflection, a story about what happened, how I've been feeling, and what comes next. Um, I've been kind of pouring my heart out to my wife, in which I've been very thankful. She's been listening. Um, so back on July 8th, that was my last day with the company. I worked for almost 19 years with the company. I moved around, got paid pretty good. Uh, 19 years. Can't believe that. um, to be honest, even though it's been a while, uh, I just feel that felt betrayed. Um, but to be honest, also, even though I had over 30 days notice, it still hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect to be let go from a company. I really liked what I was doing. I feel that it's been it's been a ride. I never would have thought of being with a company over 19 years or about 19 years. Um, I was in a new position for over a year, working as a designer, uh, doing something I generally loved. And then out of nowhere, I I became a statistic. Like one of those stories you hear about, laid off after all those years. And I remember thinking, wow, what did I do wrong? The company gave me an option to stay on, but the catch was that I had to move to a different state. And honestly, that's was something that I could not consider um, because of my family. So I had to walk away. And sure, they gave me a decent severance package, but it didn't change the fact that I felt betrayed. Um, so, what did I do next? I took some time off. I think we all need that after something like this, right? Um, but even though I was taking a break, I was still job hunting, looking, applying, waiting, and still nothing, still looking, still searching. Um, it's frustrating, to say the least. I've had moments where I feel upset. Upset because I love my job, the people I worked with, and leaving that all behind has been hard. Um, But what's been harder, that is, after I left, it kind of feels like no one from my old apartment even reached out. My supervisor did, um, but any one that I knew, even from my previous job. I guess I shouldn't be that way. I reached out to a few people, but it's like I'm just forgotten. Um, I have gotten some replies, but I get it. People have their life to live. Have to do what they need to do. I guess that's the toughest part. You invest all those years into um, a job and friendships and coworkers and um, I guess something that happens. And here's another thing. There's something that's been weighing on me as well. I got my project management certificate. I thought this would kind of open doors. It did boost my resume, but to be honest, it just doesn't feel like it's doing anything for me. I'm hitting dead ends. It's frustrating to feel like I've invested all this time and effort and just not paying off. I'm sure many of you can relate to this. It's like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but it just doesn't feel like it matters. Rejection emails, no feedback, and don't even get me started about the ATS system. It's like the system is working against you. I don't want to be a downer. I really don't. But when you get slapped in the face and slapped, like you're not worth it. You're not even worth okay, this is what your feedback is. What you could have done better on your resume. It would have been really nice to hear about that. I'm trying not to let it get to me. But some days it's tough. There are moments where I just feel like I'm not even worth anything. It's like, what's the point? What is it? What is the point? Um, on a brighter note, let's get out of this downward spiral. My wife and I are doing okay. We had to make some lifestyle changes, becoming more minimalist on our purchases. We've scaled back. Making sure everything we buy is a need, not a want, which I understand. And I want things, but I can't afford. I'm not going to just go and buy it. It's been an adjustment, but we're managing it. So don't worry about us. We're okay for now. But I just wanted to share this update with you all and really thanking everyone who is taking the time to watch. It means a lot to me. It feels like you're really putting an effort into listening, and I appreciate that. If you think my videos can improve, great, tell me. If you have any advice, great, tell me. Feel free to reach out. I'm open to feedback. as always. And hey, if you've been through something very similar or you're currently in the middle of the job search, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Why don't you just go ahead, drop a comment below. Let's share some stories, encourage each one another. I'm still here. I'm still trying. I know something will come through eventually. It's a journey, and I'll keep you all updated. But thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next video. I like to do more on this platform. I would like to do listen, watch, go out to places. Many of us have come to this platform and are seeing how we vent each each thing. But don't worry about it. I'm looking towards the future. I'm very optimistic. But thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.